Graduates and guests, the graduation ceremony is about to begin. Swinburne University of Technology Chancellor Professor John Pollaers, OAM, will preside over the ceremony. Professor Pollaers will be preceded into the hall by Mr. James Overs, the mace bearer. The mace is a symbol of institutional authority and is carried as a symbolic weapon of protection. The Chancellor and mace bearer are members of the official party who will be escorted into the hall by the academic procession. We ask you to respect the dignity of the occasion and remain in your seats throughout the ceremony, especially while the graduates are being presented on stage. Please put your mobile phones on silent, and in case of emergency, the exit doors are located at the rear of the hall. The academic procession is about to enter the hall. Would you please stand?
Would you please remain standing for the national anthem?
Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are one and free, with golden soil and wealth of toil. Our home is good by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage of birds Australia fair. In joyful strains, then let us sing of birds Australia fair.
Please be seated. Good afternoon on this wonderful summer day. My name is James Ogloff. I'm the Dean of Health Science, and our school has the graduates this afternoon in addition to the research doctorates, and I would like to welcome you to the graduation ceremony. For graduates and family members, today is a day that marks a milestone and will be lifelong memories that you cherish. This is one of 6 ceremonies the university is holding over 2 days for more than 1,800 Swinburne graduates. It's my pleasure now to introduce the people who are seated on the stage, beginning with the person in the center of the stage, Professor John Pollaers, OAM, the Chancellor of Swinburne University of Technology. The Chancellor's joined this afternoon by Professor Chris Pilgrim on his left, our Senior Deputy Vice Chancellor and Chief Academic Officer, and Professor Karen Hapgood, our Deputy Vice Chancellor for Research. The other academics or the other attendees seated on stage are professional staff and academics who played such a significant part in the success of today's graduates. It gives me pleasure now to invite Professor John Pollaers, our Chancellor, to formally open the proceedings.
Swinburne Executive, members of staff, distinguished guests, graduates, families and friends. On behalf of Swinburne University of Technology, it's my great pleasure to welcome you here to this graduation ceremony. For you, our newest Swinburne graduates, today's ceremony acknowledges your academic and your research achievements. It also represents a significant milestone in your lifelong learning journey. We know that this is the culmination of many years of hard work and, of course, personal growth, development and achievement. For parents, for family and for friends of our graduates, this ceremony is also an important recognition of all the support that you've provided each and every day along the way. So today is an opportunity. It's an opportunity to publicly acknowledge and celebrate this shared achievement together. Swinburne Council and staff sincerely congratulate all our graduating students on the achievement of your qualifications. A graduation is always a milestone celebration, but for this year's graduating cohort, this milestone will hold extra significance, for you've had an experience at university like few others. Many of you would have started university when Swinburne was transitioning all of its teaching online due to the COVID pandemic. The dimensions of time has changed. For some, it feels like only yesterday, and for many, it feels like a lifetime ago. But through those lockdowns with your peers, you were able to operate with your teachers also at a distance, through email, through webinars, and through the lens of a Zoom or a Teams meeting. Many of you completed your industry placements online also. Yet the distance between us brought us closer and made us a stronger community overall. Throughout all of this, you showed exceptional resilience and you gained skills that will set you up well for the future. Know that this unique experience has helped you to prepare for the challenges that you'll face and the opportunities of tomorrow. And now here you are at your graduation ceremony and preparing to set forth into your future. For everyone at Swinburne, there is enormous satisfaction in seeing our students successfully complete their studies. We pride ourselves on the quality and the excellence of our teaching, of our learning and of our research. We are building Swinburne as the prototype of a new type of university, a different university, one that is truly of technology, of innovation and of entrepreneurship. We're focused on pursuing world-leading research and driving innovations that will make our world a better place. And we are co-creating our courses and our programs with industry and with employers and infusing technology into everything that we do. As a university proudly ranked in the top 1% of the world and in the top 50 young universities under 50 years of age, we know that your Swinburne credentials will stand you in good stead and open many doors. At Swinburne, we've also grown and learnt through the pandemic. We've witnessed the role that technology can help in society in a way that nothing else could. And in considering our own future, we've reimagined our vision, which is people and technology working together to build a better world. At our very heart, we are a technology university. It's in our DNA and we are very proud of it. But we also know that technology means very little if people cannot leverage it in the achievement of better lives or in achievement of their goals. We also know that society and technology are always evolving, and that's why we need to continually grow and upgrade our offerings, and why we think we are the best place for you to come when you need to find the next generation now. At Swinburne, we are proud of to be the sort of university that the future expects. In fact, the kind of university that the future demands. Whatever industry or sector you engage in, your Swinburne qualification will put you in good stead. And wherever you go in your career, Swinburne wants to be your education partner. You are one of us, now and forever. We look forward to watching you and helping you grow and succeed in the years to come. There will be obstacles along the way, of that we have no doubt. But we also know that you will be able to draw upon your strength and display the same kind of creative problem-solving skills that you've acquired here to overcome them. When confronted with the need to learn new skills and grow further, we hope that you'll return to us and engage us to support you in your success. We thank you for trusting Swinburne to contribute to your education, and we thank you for enriching the society and the community of Swinburne. I'd now like to ask the graduates to stand. So if you could please be standing. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Council of Swinburne University of Technology, I admit you as graduates to the awards for which you have qualified and to all the rights and privileges of those awards. Congratulations. Can I now ask you to be seated? I now call upon Professor Chris Pilgrim, Senior Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Chief Academic Officer, to introduce the next part of the proceedings.
Thank you, Chancellor. Each year, Swinburne bestows honorary awards on individuals who have made a significant contribution to the profession and the global community. In October 2022, Swinburne bestowed an Honorary Doctor of Science upon Professor Brian Cox, CBE, FRS, in recognition of his significant contribution as a global leader in communicating the world of astronomy, physics and astrophysics to a diverse audience. Professor Cox is an esteemed global leader in science, crediting with boosting the popularity of astronomy and physics. Professor Cox began his career as a keyboard player in a British rock band in the early 1990s, before transitioning to work as an experimental physicist. He received his doctorate in physics from the University of Manchester, completing his thesis in 1998. He has been a Professor of Particle Physics at the University of Manchester since 2005 and also works at the Large Hadron Collider at CERN. Professor Cox has co-written several books on physics, including Why Does E = MC Squared, The Quantum Universe, and also wrote the widely acclaimed bestseller Human Universe. He has championed science globally and has undertaken national speaking tours in Australia, exploring the very latest in astrophysics and physics, with direct scientific connection to Swinburne's own Centre for Astrophysics and Supercomputing. As a broadcaster, Professor Cox has presented highly acclaimed science programs for the British Broadcasting Corporation and has garnered a host of accolades for his TV work. In October 2022, Professor Cox visited Melbourne as part of his Global Horizons, a 21st Century Space Odyssey Arena tour, a celebration of our civilisation, music, art, philosophy and science. In 2012, he was awarded the President's Medal from the Institute of Physics and also in 2012 the Michael Faraday Prize of the Royal Society for his excellent work in science communication, and he was elected a Fellow of the Royal Society in 2016. Professor Cox was appointed Officer of the Order of the British Empire, OBE, in the 2010 Birthday Honours for services to science, and then Commander of the Order of the British Empire, CBE, in the 2020 Birthday Honours for services to the promotion of science. Please join me in sharing the moment Professor Cox was awarded the Honorary Doctor of Science from Swinburne University, followed by an address to our graduates here today.
Chancellor, it is with great pleasure that in accordance with Swinburne University of Technology legislation, I present to you Professor Brian Cox, CBE, FRS, for admission to the degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, the first thing I'd like to say is thank you. It's a tremendous honour to be awarded honorary doctorates by Swinburne University. I really appreciate it. But the second thing I'd like to say, most importantly, is congratulations to you all on receiving your degrees. I'm sure you'll agree, it was certainly my experience, that getting a degree, working towards a degree, is one of, if not the most difficult things that anybody does. And so therefore it's a tremendous achievement to be awarded your degrees. So congratulations to everyone. I wanted to reflect on what that degree means. I know that central to Swinburne's mission is the idea that you haven't finished your association with the university. You're just beginning your new life outside the university, your professional life, or whatever it is that you choose to do. And the idea that you carry with you the values of Swinburne, I think, is extremely important. And what are those values? Well, it's not only to use your knowledge, but it's to share your knowledge. It's vitally important that the ideas that you have been exposed to in whatever subject you've studied, you try to spread them out as widely as you can. So share the experience, the value of the experience that you have had. Why is that important? Well, one of my great heroes, Carl Sagan, in a wonderful book called The Demon-Haunted World, said that we live in democracies. So we live in countries that are based on science and the humanities. They are based on knowledge. They're based on the knowledge that you have all acquired in your time at Swinburne. But if that knowledge is not spread widely across society, then our countries, our democracies won't function. So it is vitally important that you don't just lock it away, that you take that experience that you have had and share it, if at all possible. Another of my great heroes, actually, Richard Feynman, Nobel Prize winner for quantum electrodynamics back in the 1950s. He wrote an essay called The Value of Science. And he said in that essay, 1955, he said, of course, science is valuable because it's medical technology, the basis of all our technology, one of the necessary foundations of our civilization. But he said also, ultimately, it's the way we acquire reliable knowledge about the world. That applies not just to science, it's all academic disciplines. It's the way you have learned to acquire reliable knowledge. That is the most valuable thing you can share. Because if you think about the challenges that we face as a civilization, be it the challenges of just getting along together on this planet, or the challenges of climate, all those challenges, they all require knowledge in order to beat them, to win, to allow our civilization to prosper. And what you have acquired at Swinburne is the ability to not only acquire that knowledge, but also to understand how reliable knowledge about the world is acquired. That's the most valuable thing. Ultimately, Richard Feynman said that, the things that we need are humility. He called science a satisfactory philosophy of ignorance, which I think is a wonderful definition, by which he meant that we start out assuming that we know nothing, and then we acquire knowledge. If we find out that we're wrong, by the way, then we change course and we're happy because we've learned something about the world. So there's humility, and also there's perspective. And I'd like to finish by just dwelling on perspective. What is it? What perspective has the subject that you have studied given to you that you think is most valuable? Think about it. For me, the astronomy and particle physics, the perspective is of the value of our planet out there in the galaxy, ultimately amongst the stars. It is possible when you study biology and astronomy to come to the conclusion that there are very few worlds like this indeed. It's a small world, right? It's physically insignificant. One planet around one star amongst 400 billion. In one galaxy amongst 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe. But through our study of biology and astronomy, we've learned that it may be the only world in our galaxy where collections of atoms like you and me, have come together in patterns that can think and that can study nature and that can understand their place in the world, that makes this planet potentially indescribably valuable. That's the perspective from astronomy and biology. You will all have your own perspectives. But to finish, I would say, if I've got one message or one wish of what you will do now as you graduate from Swinburne, it's to take that perspective, take the knowledge that you have been privileged to acquire and spread it as widely as you can. Thank you very much.
We hope you enjoyed Professor Cox's inspiring address. Now, before we commence the award presentations, we ask you to respect the dignity of the occasion. In particular, it's important that people remain in the auditorium until the end of the event, after the academic procession has left. So please stay, both the graduates and families, until we complete the ceremony. Now it's with great pleasure that I present the graduates from the School of Health Sciences. Never more than during the pandemic have we seen the importance of health and health sciences and health professions. Our health science graduates have benefited from state-of-the-art health facilities and clinical placements. They're well-versed in how technology is disrupting and improving the health industry, and they're now ready to improve the lives of our communities. Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting you the School of Health Sciences graduates on whom an award has been considered.
For the Bachelor of Behavioural Studies, Brianna Elizabeth Burke. Katie Jackson. Panagiota Mousselis. For the Bachelor of Exercise and Sports Science, Isabella Brenda Anastasopoulos. Ethan William Blewett. Desmond Cook. Lillian Emilia Cruz. Jackson Connor Dines. Lucas Xenophon Elias. Bevan Fernandez. Rachel Elizabeth Heenan. Naomi Christine Joyner. Morgan Jane Lowe. Ella Grace Petrini. Hugh Tharrett. Amiruddin Basil Tunku. Abdul Asisu Raman Vadaka Volyath. Ariel van der Wert Holman. Nicholas Jai Waldron. Firdaus Zulkifli. For the Bachelor of Health Science, Rebecca Jane Aitken. Dua Hashim Olghamdi. Eliana Raquelda Tomus Arelno. Tong Kwang O. Shruti Sandeep Birut. Chloe Louise Brennan. Belinda Ann Briggs. Martha Cecilia Casillas Perez. Lachlan Heath Kleiner. Kiara Robin Helena Cornish. Isabella Marie Victoria Cruz Ferguson. James Dakin. Lisa K. DeFazio. Ethan Jack Dolan. Kirilli Page Darcet. Manisha Sanjivani Karunaratne Elaparuma Arachige. Christina Fortias. Chanel Freeman. Sienna Samantha Garda. Erna Hajdarovic. Georgia Fleur Harford. Hannah Clarisse Hermans. Jaya Chelsea Hicks. Sophia Monica Hoy. Mia Kennedy Reid. Joshua Daniel Shin Lee. Brandon Liu. Tracy Ann Manito. Mai Hang Mao. Isabel Magri. Caritza May Martinez. Ashley Faith Miller. Azalea Eve O'Callaghan. Letitia Storm O'Regan. Tran Bao Jiang Pham. Stephanie Rabahi. Shamali Sajani Sapu Kotana. Katrina James Shembri. Emma Lillian Sherritt. Aaron Sivaganthan. Bodhvivihara Suriyarachi. Jessica Stavrinou. Aya Lillian Taniguchi. Yi Chun Tao. Calvin Tran. James Valesi. Kai Van Leeuwen. Shanna Faye Vargas. Chamira Supunmali Ganasekara Virasing Mudian Selage. Zoe Isabel Whitehouse. Demetrios Xanthoulis. For the Bachelor of Health Science Professional, Eliza Kate Costin. Zoe Felicia Mary Meyer. Rachel Louise McCluskey. Holly J. Phillips. Nikki Naz Sheikh. Brianna Grace Shields. Bailey Drew Wales. For the Bachelor of Nursing, Romy Duval. Melisha Devi Giddy. Suman Tamang. Sophie Thapa. For the Bachelor of Psychological Sciences, Joshua Adams. Wendy Antonis. Madison Rose Armstrong. Shelley Zoe Benson. Lydia Ann Bissett. Brenton Brian Bolin. Genevieve Angela Brand. Debbie Cherie Clark. Tonisha Constable. Angelica Del Pilar Cristancho Hernandez. Jennifer Louise Davis. Catherine Della Portas. Adam Scott Drezel. Callista Flannery Sweet. Marita Patricia Fry. Jayami Ganapola. Tony Rebecca George. Anjali Rose Gilsonen. Krista Lee Gould. Martin Richard Guinness. Brett Hall. Carly Lee Hawkins. Rhiannon Joy Haywood. Melinda Jandosh. Rebecca Margaret Judge. Tejan Rose Keller. Alexandra Kotsiofis. Angel Le. Colleen Lowe. Michaela Ellen Mackenzie. Jacqueline May Mason. Catherine Lauren Matthews. Luke O'Keefe. Chiniera Evangeline Ozoa Melam. Rebecca Josephine Quixley. Christina Rajanovic. Kim Reynolds. Iman Rifai. Kalinda Leanne Roberts. Sasha Dina Ruggiero. Emma Ellen Simkin. Michelle Ann Stobie. Eliza Studdert. Michelle Trenwith. Joseph Trefillo. Lara Ulasowski. Robin Shi Yoon Van Kam. Aidan Francesco Vignuoli Coleman. Kristen Louise Waite. Ying Shu Yuang. Nicholas Watson. Gabrielle Watson. Susan Diane Williams. Jeremy Jacob Ziven. For the Bachelor of Health Science, Bachelor of Business, Helen Louisa Edwards. Brianna Jo Livens. Marie Losa. Emma Rose Provera. For the Bachelor of Health Science, Bachelor of Media and Communication, Hayley Skye Galpin. Matisse Joy McCulloch. For the Bachelor of Health Science, Bachelor of Science, Emma Bailey. Ashley Kate Church. Monica Grace Flynn. Jessica Estefanos Goitom. Nurul Nadia Mohammed Norizam. Nikita Nilakantan. For the Bachelor of Health Science Honours, Matthew Thomas Bolton. Tamer Bourjawi. Lachlan Andrew Solgrim Hill. Altamash Ilyas. Bianca Poletti. For the Bachelor of Psychological Sciences Honours, Catherine Elizabeth Anderson. Timothy James Sikron Tai. Neve Crow. Timothy Farley. Katrina Margareta Holmescourt. Arena Caroline Lee. Emma Faye McCulloch. James Mitchell Overs. Chakria Röngruen. Samantha Tate. For the Bachelor of Psychology Honours, Leslie Catherine Convery. Emily Joanne Augius. Julia Elul. Lauren Marie Hall. Samuel James Peter Hopper. Chiara Marie Lobianco. Jessica Louise Newman. Anastasia Pirakos. Bryony Eliza Stringer. Min Hong Tai. Anthony Alfio Vezu. For the Graduate Diploma of Counselling, Taraz Lanyan. Amber Lawrence. For the Graduate Diploma of Psychology, Heidi Leanne Sullivan. Annabel Jane St. Teusner. For the Graduate Diploma of Psychology Advanced, Elizabeth Butcher. Anuradha Devashmi Nagahola. For the Master of Counselling, Jacqueline Crimmins. Teresa Dendok. Emma Law. Kim Parsons. Elizabeth Saunderson. Adelaide Poppy Saxton. For the Master of Dietetics, Gabriella Inguanti. For the Master of Forensic Behavioural Science, Emma Mary Cartwright. Lara Drynan. Lawrence Stephanie Wall. For the Master of Occupational Therapy, Edward Dart. Jian He Ho. Mai Shibi. For the Master of Physiotherapy, Winona Elise Bauer. Anthony Belanti. Shay Bonini. Lachlan Brehart. Olivia Bukoy. Joshua Della Bosca. Bethany Lee George. Ella Rose Henderson. Jared Jantz. Sam William Lee. Connor Lynch. Benjamin Mark Millwood. Tom No. Bethany Rose Rayner. Nadim Sharif. Jake Sugarman. Mohammed Omer Turkman. Kelsey Ann Wells. Anna Louise White. For the Master of Psychology, Clinical Psychology, Anna Antonori. David James Broderick. Katere Poyani Cordella.
Thank you. That concludes the awards for the School of Health Sciences. I now call upon Professor Karen Hapgood, Deputy Vice-Chancellor Research, to present graduates from Swinburne Research.
Chancellor, graduates of higher degrees by research at Swinburne must demonstrate their work meets the most rigorous standards. The outcome of their scholarship and research is examined by international experts to ensure that it makes a significant and original contribution to the field at international standards. Many of our doctoral students have presented their work at conferences and published in international refereed journals, and during their candidature they've been already contributing to Swinburne's growing international research reputation. So as we congratulate them on receiving the award, we will ask them that they join the university staff on stage. While these achievements are indeed remarkable and worthy of celebration, it's worth taking a moment to reflect on what making an original contribution to knowledge actually means. To succeed in research, you need to have the courage to go into the unknown. Every thesis is a journey of risk-taking, resulting in mistakes, failures, and successes in equal measure, and without which progress is simply not possible. Our graduates leave Swinburne as world experts in their chosen field, but armed with their finely honed skills to be curious, to take risks, to disrupt convention and forge new paths. They also have the right expertise to make a real impact in the world. Swinburne is immensely proud that our research degree graduates will continue to make significant contributions to the advancement of knowledge, to the solving of challenges confronting our world, and to enriching the communities wherever they live and work. Today we salute the courageous and we wish you well in your future endeavours. Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you the graduates on whom an award has been conferred. For thesis citations, please refer to the graduation program. For the Masters of Health Sciences Research, for the thesis title of Effective Temperature Variation of Dielectric and Thermal Properties on Tissue Damaged Volumes in Microwave Ablation, I present to you Chaturanga Saranat Kirawala Mudisalage. Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you the graduates on whom a doctorate has been confirmed. For the Doctor of Philosophy, for the thesis title of Functional Aspects of Alcohol Hangover, I present to you Dr. Elizabeth Ann Eyre. For the thesis title of Evaluating Fitness to Stand Trial in Australia, I present to you Dr. Grant Allen Blake. For the thesis title of Ambiosonic Audio Design for Armoured Fighting Vehicles, I present to you Dr. Stuart Raphael Favilla. For the thesis title of Food for Thought, the relationship between dietary patterns, cardiometabolic risk and cognitive performance in middle-aged and older adults, I present to you Dr. Sarah Gauci. For the thesis title of Do Perceptions of Social Traits and Identity from Faces Share Underlying Processes, I present to you Dr. Taylor Diamat Gogan. For the thesis title of An Investigation of Cognitive Flexibility and Related Factors in Anorexia Nervosa, I present to you Dr. Stephanie Emma Miles. For the thesis title of Emotions and Recidivism, Exploring the Relationships Between Dynamic Positive and Negative Effect, Age, Gender and Risk Categories with Recidivism Outcomes for Adults on Probation, I present to you Dr. Neera Ott. For the thesis title of Psychological and Behavioural Factors that Contribute to Alcohol Consumption and Alcohol Hangover Occurrence and Severity in Australia, I present to you Dr. Chantal Gertrude Terpstra. For the Doctor of Philosophy, Clinical Psychology, and the thesis title of Respect-Based Parenting, Reframing Parent-Child Interactions According to Procedural Justice Theory, I present to you Dr. Olivia Jane Campbell. For the thesis title of Psychological Experiences of Mothers Following the Diagnosis of Cancer, I present to you Dr. Carissa Nadia Kuswanto. For the thesis title of Attentional Bias into Threat in a Resettled Refugees with Post-Traumatic Stress Disorder and Eye Tracking Perspective, I present to you Dr. Selma Music. For the Doctor of Psychology, Clinical and Forensic Psychology, for the thesis title of Group Conferencing Events on Youth Recidivism and Elements of Effective Conferences, I present to you Dr. Robert Bonnet. For the thesis title of Sexually Offending Risk Assessment, Field Study of Predictive Validity, I present to you Dr. Stephanie Butler. For the thesis title of Evaluating Cognitive and Affective Factors Related to Stalking Perpetration, I present to you Dr. Bradley James Reich. For the thesis title of Mental Health and Youth Family Violence, I present to you Dr. Madison Riaki. Chancellor, that concludes the awards for Swinburne Research. I now call upon Mr. James Overs, who graduated today with a Bachelor of Physiological Science Honours, to speak on behalf of the graduates.
Chancellor, Senior Deputy Vice-Chancellor, members of the University Council, Swinburne staff, fellow graduates and guests. It is a privilege to be representing my fellow students today who have reached this incredibly significant milestone, our graduation. I'm sure there were times, many times, when such a feat felt like an impossibility. So today is a testament to all of us who had the courage and resolve to persevere amidst challenges on academic, personal, and indeed global fronts. Swinburne's vision is to bring people and technology together to build a better world. And this year, 2022, we have lived and breathed this ethos. When looking back on this time, we will remember not just how hard it was, but also how well we collectively learned to adapt and embrace a new way of living and studying. Our thanks, therefore, go to the university staff, who, despite having to navigate the uncertainty around online and offline learning, helped ensure the close-knit, supportive environment here at Swinburne remained strong. Thanks to them, we remained connected with industry, and our work-integrated learning experiences continued, often through the incorporation of new and virtual elements. Our thanks also go to the teaching staff at Swinburne, who, even when working from home themselves, helped us stay on track to meet our academic goals and were available when we needed them most. But assignments and exams are not the only things that make up a qualification. Degrees are a reflection of our personal growth, the obstacles we overcame, the storms we weathered, and the support we received from our friends and family through it all. We therefore say thank you to those who helped us juggle our priorities, reminded us to take breaks and eat, offered help when you could, or were simply there when we needed you most. It is because of your unwavering support we can graduate today, finally ready to make our mark on the world. On behalf of the graduating class, we are so very glad to have you here with us today, celebrating our success and our achievement. Lastly, to my fellow graduating students, whatever path we choose to follow next, I have no doubt the knowledge, the friendships, and the experiences we have gained during our time at Swinburne have set us up for success. I therefore say congratulations and wish you all the best for the future.
Thank you, James, for your wonderful words. They're very much appreciated. Swinburne graduates, I know that today is the culmination of many years of hard work, and that during this time you've had the encouragement of your friends, your family, and your local community. On behalf of the university, I wish to thank your family and friends for supporting you during your studies at Swinburne and for being part of your journey while here at Swinburne. Graduates, can I ask you to stand and please join me in a round of applause to say thank you to your friends and families who have supported you so long and so hard. So thank you. Great, if you could take your seats again, thanks. So education is a continuing process, and today I invite you all to continue your relationship with Swinburne into the future as you further your studies. I also encourage you to stay connected to the Swinburne Alumni Network, a worldwide community now of more than 226,000 graduates across 140 countries. This network will give you valuable access to a community who share your connection to Swinburne. It's a powerful tool for building and developing your careers and for seizing lifelong opportunities. And from my own experience, I fully recommend that you just call somebody once a month, meet up with somebody for a cup of coffee once a quarter, but try to build and deepen your network within Swinburne over time. Now, as well as the Swinburne alumni events in Australia, the alumni has a growing number of networks all around the world. So even if you are leaving Melbourne to pursue your careers, you can stay connected with Swinburne just about everywhere that you go. Graduates, on your behalf, I'd also now like to take the opportunity to thank the academic and professional staff at Swinburne for their contribution to your education and for all of the effort they also had to go to during the very difficult time of the pandemic. Could you please join me as we ask the staff to rise? And we thank them with a round of applause. Okay, thank you. I now call upon Professor Chris Pilgrim, Senior Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Chief Academic Officer of Swinburne University of Technology, to deliver the charge to graduates.
Thank you, Chancellor. Before I read the charge to today's graduates, on behalf of the staff at Swinburne University of Technology, I too would like to congratulate all our graduating students on their achievements. As I look around the room, I know that I am looking at the next generation of leaders, visionaries, challengers and entrepreneurs who will shape the future in a variety of professions, some of which likely do not even exist at this point in time. Swinburne has worked closely with industry and employers, ensuring your degree is relevant, future-proof and equips you with the essential and practical skills you need to turbocharge your career. Whatever your calling, I am confident your Swinburne experience will help open many doors. You graduate today with deep knowledge of your disciplines and the distinct attributes you have gained from Swinburne that will set you apart in your fields. Swinburne graduates are known for their energy, curiosity, practicality and adaptability. You can embrace change and you are able to think laterally and differently about the world. You graduate today experienced at working together with people and technology to build a better world. You are ready to enter the world of work and you are ready to change it. I hope you also graduate from Swinburne today with a deep sense of pride for the Swinburne qualifications you now carry with you. You have achieved so much during your time with us and Swinburne is definitely proud of you. As you step into a new chapter of your life, Swinburne is also embarking on a new chapter of our history. You are graduating in the same year that Swinburne is celebrating 30 years young, a celebration of 30 years since Swinburne gained university status in 1992. We are deliberately turning 30 years young, not 30 years old. Why? Because we do things differently. We are proud of our fresh and vibrant history. In celebrating this milestone, our focus is firmly on the future and achieving our vision of people and technology working together to build a better world. Achieving our vision will require out-of-the-box thinking and determination, and we call this out-of-the-box thinking and determination moonshots. Just as NASA and the US were determined to put a man on the moon more than half a century ago, we are committed to reaching our moonshots by 2025. This is how we are doing it. First, our commitment to work experience for every Swinburne learner, because we believe in learning by doing. Second, our dedication to student employability, so that every Swinburne graduate can get or create a job. Third, our belief in co-creation, so that every Swinburne partner investing in our research gets a tech solution. And fourth, our proclivity to innovate and our dare to be different university that defines best practice for the very future that awaits us. As a Swinburne alum, you now have a unique role to play in the future of Swinburne, and many of you can help us achieve our moonshots. This could be connecting with our work integrated learning program by taking on a professional placement or internship student. You know from personal experience the value of these opportunities. It also includes you being a real asset for your employer, a wonderful talent that they can recognise and value, so that in the future they will seek to take on other Swinburne graduates. Or it may be working with Swinburne on a technology solution for a problem that you or your workplace or industry is facing. As you leave Swinburne to take your own flight, we want to feel like you can always come home to Swinburne. We will always be here for you. I look forward to your ongoing engagement with us and wish you the best for your future. Now, graduates, may I ask you to please stand. In conferral of your award, I ask you as graduates of Swinburne University of Technology to strive to be champions of innovation, entrepreneurship, agility and high performance. Seek positive and creative ways to engage with and serve your communities. Remain curious and open to new learning and new experiences. And use your knowledge, talents, skills and passion to encourage a better future for the global community. Congratulations again, and please be seated.
Well, thank you. This concludes the official part of the Swinburne graduation ceremony. Would you please now stand while the official party, academic procession, and graduates leave the hall? Thank you very much.